I am beyond excited to welcome the one and only Doja Cat to the podcast. Yes, that's the clap you deserve, honey. Oh my God.
Hi.
Welcome. Wow.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so beyond excited to have you here. How are you doing?
Great. Wonderful. I've been gaming. I've been hanging out at home. But it's been pretty busy. Obviously, I filmed the Streets video and it's been a lot. It's been a lot of stuff.
I mean, I think we'll talk about music a little bit later on, but the Streets video, whilst you mention it, can we all just take a moment for that video?
Seriously, like, Christian is amazing. That video is probably the most beautiful video I've ever done. Like, videos are getting better and better. I've been filming. Obviously, I can't give stuff away, but I've been filming, and it's just, that's a great start to kind of this whole year. And I'm really, really excited about, about everything. And the album's done, but I won't say anything else.
Hold on, wait. I mean, I feel like I was saving this for later, but the fans would absolutely destroy me right now if I didn't say, when is Planet Her coming, Doja? Come on, you've got to tell us.
I'll tell you when it's not coming.
Okay, I'll take that. Okay. It's not coming spring.
Not coming spring.
So I think we can all take that.
Okay.
We can all take that.
Okay.
I feel like every Doja fan right now is like, oh my God, because I know that everyone's like going wild for you on Twitter right now, aren't they? They're going insane. Like, when is it coming? Crying for that album. So
I know. It's soon. I will tell you, it's very soon. So those are my 2 hints to you.
So, I mean, the album, we are beyond excited. It's going to be incredible. And I know from like talking about the Streets video there, the visual, everything that goes into your music, to your videos is incredible. It's going to be on point. So I'm so excited. And like talking of your outfits, I mean, you look incredible right now. Talk me through today's look.
Thank you. I have a PLT dress that I picked from the website. It's giving like poltergeist. It's giving witch. It's giving ghost. And I like it. Like, it's cute. Like, I put a little glove with it, and a ring, and that's it. Like, I didn't really dress it up too crazy. Then we did a little witch hair and some crazy makeup, and I feel like this is really cute. I'm definitely wearing this dress again, like many times, for sure.
This dress is a vibe, and the gloves, let me tell you, the gloves just really make it for me. I am obsessed with the gloves. I said to you off air, I was like, I feel underdressed here in a sweater, but you're owning it right now, Doja, as always. And the ring, talk to me about the ring.
This ring, I can't pronounce the name of the... But he's amazing and he's brilliant. But he does a lot of stuff like this. He'll do like a giant earring with the plastic wrapped around it, and like it's kind of giving like,
wow,
this kind of vibe. And it looks like how is this a ring until you put it on,
Stop.
Very interesting. It's like literally like abstract art. So he does that with like earrings and everything. Really, really cool guy.
I love that. And
I'm mad that I don't know his name.
We'll get that in. We'll pop it in on the screen. And I mean, congratulations are in order as well, because your Pretty Little Thing collection has just landed. Woo! How exciting. Yes. Oh my God. Tell me about it. I am
extremely excited. Yeah. So it's very, very colorful. We wanted something that felt summery, and kind of sophisticated and like wearable. Because I know, like, I feel like the norm is like very tight fitted clothing, and we still have that, but there's more like shapes to what we picked in the collection. And I feel like it's just very juicy. Like, it has like flavor and color, and I wanted that. I wanted the colors to feel like, chartreuse and peach and coral and you know what I mean? Just yummy colors. Like, I love that. That's something I've just kind of, juicy.
We're going to take juicy.
Yeah.
And so where do you kind of like draw your inspiration from? So, you've kind of got all these incredible pieces, which honestly, guys, if you haven't seen them on the website yet, they are incredible. They're beautiful. Where do you draw your inspiration from?
I definitely wanted to pull from like kind of suit attire and things that felt, like I said, sophisticated and Yeah, it's really just like wearable stuff like that for the summer because it's going to be obviously hot and then it's going to be hotter next year and hotter next year. But like this is all stuff that you can wear out in the sun, but still be covered up and still feel like, you're not like hanging out. So,
And we've been waiting for this summer. I feel like with everything that's been kind of going on, we have been waiting for this summer. So these outfits are going to be perfect for everyone right now. You need to go and check them out online because, yeah, you're going to want to add them to basket, guys.
yeah, this is also something that it's like I want people to be able to accessorize on top
Mm.
of the clothing, and like it feels kind of like that, like a blank canvas, but that pop of color, and then you could just layer things on top, like big earrings and big necklaces and like giant bracelets and you know what
Mm.
I mean, rings and whatnot. Those accents, like I feel like matter with the clothing. So anytime somebody does that, it should look really good.
It's kind of like what you've done today, like just putting your own stamp on an outfit. So like you've really dressed your dress up with some gloves, with your earrings, with your ring like we spoke before. So it's like really putting your own stamp on
Yeah.
something, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. Like I love like a big minimal earring. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Something
Mm-hmm.
that just pops on top of everything. Cause this could be too wild. Once I take off the glove, it's still cute, but like these little accents are like really important. I feel like that's what we're gonna want to do when, the photos, when we do the photo shoot, we want
Mm.
this like full accessory plus clothing that just meshes perfectly during that time. So yeah, I think it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be really,
It
really
will.
cute.
It is completely amazing. But I mean, Doja, you're clearly such a creative person. Everybody loves and adores how creative you are. But what is the creative process like for you when you're going through something like this with a brand?
The creative process for me, I feel like, well, this hasn't happened very often. So that's I
Mm.
can't really say, what I normally do, but cuz it's happened different every time, which is
Mm.
two times,
With
but
PLT.
yeah, with PLT, so it's like I mean, I definitely feel like I need to commit to a palette first. And I take that palette and then I move that into like the silhouette of the clothing. And I feel like I do commit to a certain silhouette. Like the last collection, I wanted collars and I wanted shoulders and I wanted like, you know, pleated, suit pants and
Mm.
things like that. And, the leather was a really important texture in that last collection. But I pick textures and shapes and colors, and then I look at the clothing itself, and I say, what if, that's a certain color, or what if this is, you know what I mean? And that's kind of how that goes usually. So
It sounds like you're really hands-on.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it as much as I can be because it's a
Mm.
lot going into it. And it's very hard to sometimes be fully hands-on. So it was this was a difficult thing to do for me, especially it being my second time. I like
Mm.
wasn't fully ready. I feel like I did my best, but I feel like we hit it. I feel like we hit
You
the
hit
nail on the
you
head.
hit it, Doja. You completely hit it. I mean, like I said, we're completely obsessed with the collection. You said before that you kind of don't do this very often, but Doja, brands must be fighting to work with you. So what made you decide to work with PLT?
Um, what made me decide to work with PLT is because I appreciate affordable clothing,
Mm.
and I feel like the variety is endless. Pretty Little Thing allows girls to choose whatever style they want because they have that wide array of
Mm.
clothing and selections. So that's something that I think is really important. So that's why, this is something I want to be part of.
I love that. And I mean, like I said before, you're known for serving looks on the regular, on the daily. Have you always been so obsessed with fashion?
Yeah, I used to I don't know how corny this is about to sound, but when I was like 9 years old, I made magazines out of like printer paper, and I would like draw the models with the clothing, and like one would be wearing blue, and then there'd be a red girl, and then there'd be a pink and a yellow and a green. And I think I've just always been interested. And obviously, I feel
Mm.
like every other girl has done this, but like putting on your mom's clothes and like not being able to fit the shoe and you're just clomping around, like that was my childhood. So I've always been super duper into it.
And who were your kind of icons growing up? Was there anyone that you looked up to as like a fashion icon?
Yes, MIA was a massive
Mm.
fashion icon for me. Number one, like number one. And then I feel like who is a, non-musician? Definitely now I could say like Jacques Mousse is like everything to me.
So cool.
He's definitely up there. Issey Miyake is like, my like number one, number two, whatever. It's hard. They're all my number one. But yeah, there's a lot of really, really incredible designers out there that I'm just obsessed with. And yeah, you can see in my following that who I follow, you'll see there's a ton of designers that like Marnie is incredible. But yeah, I can probably go all day. I'm trying to like subdue myself so I don't keep going. I tried to pick 2 or 3.
I'm sure to so many people now, you are their style icon, and so many people must look up to you like crazy. And I guess that's kind of mad because when you were younger and you were kind of drawing these girls in magazines, like now you're that girl in the magazines, on Instagram, on the TV. It must be wild.
It's insane. It's a lot. It's like, there's different people who want to put different things on you, and you have to
Mm.
learn to be like no and yes and things like that. So it's a learning experience, and I am so excited to just evolve in that sense. And I'm really grateful to have the opportunity to do that. So it's really, really, it's crazy to see. It's really, really fun.
And you seem to change like your kind of the looks you go for every day. Like your entire look changes on the regular every day. How do you decide what vibe you're going for when you wake up in the morning?
When I wake up in the morning, I feel like as of like 2 months ago, I've been doing these makeup looks, and
Mm.
I don't know if it alternates. So I'll do my makeup, or I'll think of my makeup first and be like, what will go with that? Or I'll think of
Oh,
an
no way.
outfit and I'll go with that. I'll go with my makeup. It's like they're sisters. So I need to like join them correctly.
So
But
which
yeah,
one did you do this morning? Which one went first, the makeup or the outfit?
the outfit. The outfit.
And
And
then it was, okay, the witch vibe.
it was a hustle. It was really hard today just because we had like 45 minutes, and I've been doing these makeup looks that take not
Mm.
45 minutes, 45 years. And so it was really tedious, but we figured it out. It was my first day today using tape to make the eyeshadow be like as precise as it is, and we messed up like
Snatched.
5 times, and we had to keep retape. It was a lot. It was chaotic.
Well, let's just take a moment for that eye makeup because I feel sorry for the guys that are listening and not watching right now. This eye makeup, like, it looks like it's so on point, so snatched. Like, I'm obsessed. Honestly, I watch your videos on Instagram.
Danessa Myricks is like my queen. She does these like liquid eyeshadows that are like super chromy and beautiful.
I love them. I mean, your makeup's incredible. I feel bad for anyone that can't see it right now. But you also like to keep it real on the gram as well. So on TikTok and on Twitter, on Instagram, you're always keeping it real as well. So what's kind of your everyday go-to look without, when you're not dressing up?
My everyday go-to look is this. That's the thing, is there's a funny thing we run into a lot with like filming and whatever, a commercial or blah blah blah, whatever we're doing, where someone will be like, just let her come as herself. Like, no, don't dress up. Like, don't, just let her be herself. And I'm like, what do you mean? Because
Hit me.
I don't know what that is, because I literally wake up in the morning when I have nothing to do, and I'm like trying to experiment with different things, and I end up looking like a bug every single day. So, that's kind of
The best looking bug I've ever seen.
That's myself. That's the most myself I can be. Thank you.
No, I fully get that. I fully get that. And right, Doja, we need to talk about an iconic moment in time that, it was a couple of weeks ago, and I'm still not over it. I know that everyone in this room is genuinely still not over that Grammy performance. Let's just talk about that. The outfit, everything. Let's just say, wow.
Thank you.
How do you come up with such an incredible concept for something so huge?
So it was hard because I feel like we went through every idea. Like we did the black metal, like, you know, or the punk whatever version of Say So. We did the like, what else was it? We did like a Broadway version of it. We did like we kind of ran through everything, but I feel like we never attacked like the techno, like kind of EDM-esque feeling of Say So. You know, we felt like that was the right way to go. So we went with that, and then we, you know, got this crazy laser setup, and Jean-Paul Gaultier made like this gorgeous custom black latex, like bubble-esque kind of suit that you saw, and it worked out, and it was incredible. Like it's the most beautiful look I've had on stage, period till this day. So it's really exciting, and it was very fun. It was very, very fun to do. And seeing the end result for me was like out of this world. It was exactly what I wanted it to be. So yeah, shouts out to the, you know, Cortland, my choreographer, and everybody involved, because I feel like we nailed it for sure.
You 100% nailed it, and you said it yourself then. It was out of this world, like everything. From the moment you kind of arrived on stage, when you bent down and grabbed that mic out of the holster, I was like, oh, she's really here. Like, honestly, you felt it from that second. And
we
then
wanted some robot feeling. Like, we wanted it to feel like you were in a robot like facility of Planet Her, because it's its own planet in its own way. So we create different worlds in that world, and that was one of them.
I can't wait to see more of Planet Her, because I'm already obsessed with her. She's a dream.
Thank
and
you.
Okay, the red carpet dress as well. I mean, we can't not give her a mention. You looked insane on the red carpet. Talk me through that one. How did you decide? How did you decide on that dress?
So that is a Roberto Cavalli dress that my stylist actually helped kind of mix together and create. It's like a cocktail motorcycle mix, and I feel like it's the most Cavalli thing in the world. Obviously, you know, a lot of people are like, you know, people are gonna be like, it obviously happened. They didn't like, a lot of people didn't like my hair. I loved my mullet. I loved my dress, and just I felt like it went perfectly with the performance outfit as well. It felt sharp. It felt edgy. It felt, you know, out of this world. I kind of feel like I looked like an alien tree of some sort, and that was what I wanted. So
the best alien I've ever seen.
Thank you.
Oh, we loved that look, and I think there was complete synergy there from your outfit on the red carpet to the performance all the way through. You just kept surprising us with these insane moments.
Thank you.
Now, something else I want to talk about, Doja, is we mentioned Streets before. Now, Streets has been a huge track. I mean, and everybody's begging now for the new album, but let's talk about Streets for a minute, because it's gone off. And I'm going to admit, just before this podcast, I was giving myself a little bit of a verse. I wondered, how do you feel about maybe doing a little one-on-one verse with me? The verse. The TikTok, the verse.
Oh, you mean a call-in response? It depends. So you wanna start it, and then I do parts in between?
Oh my God, is that what you want to do? Is that how we'll do it?
I don't know what you meant. I mean, I'm trying to understand what you meant, but I mean, we can.
I'm too excited. Wait,
we can.
Should we do this?
Yes, we can.
Are we going to do it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to start.
Go. Wait, who does it first? Do I? Damn, Papa, you are rare read.
No comparing.
And it's motherfucking scary. Trying
to keep them because I found them.
Let a hoe know.
I am motherfucking sharing.
I can take it to the parents.
And then Perry.
Plan a motherfucking wedding.
You the one I want to marry.
You the type I want to marry and keep you married. I put the
ring on when you ready.
We play our fantasies out in real life ways. And we can do the whole thing.
I'm gonna let you take that bit there. I mean, do you know what? my performance was, I'm better in my bedroom on my own, Doja. I think I got a bit of stage fright.
Look, you did your best. It's okay. No pressure. Like, this was on a whim.
We brought our
so
best.
I think it was cute.
Guys, yeah, we did not plan that, Doja. Thank you so much. I feel honored that I've just sang with you. I was talking to the guys before. Well, that was my very poor attempt at singing. But I was talking about the TikTok that you did where you're kind of duetting. And there's a guy on TikTok who you duetted with. And honestly, your response was the best response ever. And I feel like that's who anybody listening would be watching me now like,
yeah, no, with the big eyes.
Wondering what I'm doing.
With the big googly eyes. No, that's how I felt. I thought that was the cutest thing ever. It's really funny to see people try to impersonate like the way that I delivered that verse. Because I definitely was giving, like, I'm talking right now normal, but it's like, damn, Papa, you are very, like, it's really Broadway. It's a lot. It's a lot. So it's funny when people do it.
Doja, that was a moment for me that I'm never going to forget. I'm literally gassed. I can't believe I just attempted to rap with you.
You killed it. You know, you did what you needed to do.
We're going to go on to a quick fire game, Doja. There's literally a couple of questions here before you go. Now, you just need to answer with the first thing that pops into your head, whatever it may be.
Okay. Okay.
You feel up for it?
Yes.
There's nothing crazy here.
Yes.
Let's do this. Are we ready? Okay. First question. Your favorite music video look?
Streets on the car.
Going with that one. Biggest beauty secret?
Oil before foundation.
Ooh, okay. Collab you've been most excited about?
Can't tell you.
Okay, right. Looking forward to that one. Favorite hair color you've ever had?
Favorite hair color? Red.
Love red. Go-to snack?
Pirate's booty.
Okay. First place you'll go after.
I like.
I love that. You've got to think about those snacks. Snacks are very important. First place you will go to after lockdown is completely over.
Connie and Ted's.
Okay, and the final question. Thing you're looking forward to most this year?
Thing I'm looking forward to the most this year. Getting out. Going out. Touring. Even though I don't know if that's going to happen, but touring for sure.
Wow. Well, I'm sure there's a lot of people at home listening, screaming right now at the thought of you touring. Doja, if you're touring, we'll be front seat, babes. We'll be there cheering you on. We hope that happens.
Yay, please. I don't care if it's 20 people. I need to get out and perform now before I explode.
There's 20 people with me right now that will definitely be there, but I'm sure it'll be more like 20, 100,000. That's not even a number, but it's going to be big, okay?
No, but I love that. No, we create numbers.
We create numbers. That's it. We just create these things. Well, Doja, let me just tell you, it's been incredible speaking to you today. Honestly, I appreciate your time so much. Congratulations on the collection again. We are obsessed. To everybody listening, make sure you head to PrettyLittleThing.com and go and shop that drop before it goes, because it ain't going to last long, guys. Doja, that is a wrap. Thank you so much. I will see you soon.
Bye.
To everybody listening and watching at home, thank you so much. If you have enjoyed this episode with DOJA CAT, make sure to leave us a little review. And as always, make sure you subscribe. We'll see you next week.